Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are brand new. I'm so happy that you are here. Today's video is going to be fairly quick. I'm trying to work on that. But we are going to be talking about duck nutrition. This is going to be starting a short little series based on the nutrition needs of different animals. And just random facts and random things along the way. So buckle up, and this is one of those little things. So one of the major things with ducks is their nutrition needs. They do vary from chickens. You cannot feed your brain fart. Your chicken, if you are keeping your ducks and chickens together, your chickens cannot eat duck food. It can cause neurological problems in them. And if you were trying to do, ducks can eat chicken food, just regular chicken food, but there are more problems. Not problems, it's just a little more, you need to supplement with different forms of niacin. Peas are a good example of that, and a few other things as well. Off the top of my head, I'm not completely sure what they are. But niacin is one of the big things that ducks need. All ducks, if they don't have it, it can lead to leg problems. So, how I like to start mine out on is on a chick starter grower, non-medicated. The reason it's non-medicated is because if you try to give them the medicated, you can actually be YouTube friendly, unalive your ducklings. The reason for this being is the medicated food helps chickens develop it introduces coccidiosis into their bloodstream, or into their bodies slowly. Chickens can get coccidiosis. Ducks cannot. So your ducks don't need an antibody to something they'll never get. So we're essentially introducing them to it, and it's not building up a resistance. It is actually taking effect and can harm them. So that's one of the things. Never feed ducks medicated chick feed. Now some people will go on to say, oh, I've done it before and nothing's happened. I'm not going to take a chance, and I'm sure many of you would like to not take a chance as well. Some of the other things with the nutrition, if I cannot separate my ducks out from my chickens, which the new coop setup will have that, where I will be able to separate them out and feed them. But one of the things that I do is I feed an all-flock feed. It's less in calcium. I don't believe it has any niacin, but it has other things that can help support as well. So with all of that, it goes everywhere. Also, so I feed the all-flock. I do a wild bird food. I think it's a 40-pound bag, maybe a 30-pound bag. Chick feed, non-medicated, just to do more. And then the Producer's Pride scratch grain. The reason I do those is because I feel like it gives them a balanced nutrition, more variety, but I found that works really well for all of my birds. I do supplement calcium, because I have found that my chickens do not like just being on the all-flock. It takes a lot more to get an egg. So I do supplement with calcium, which isn't awful, but again, not something that some people want to do, but it's not too bad. Ow. You all saw that, I hope. Well, I hope not, but I'm sure you did. So I supplement with that, and the reason I do more chick feed is, especially during the winter, they need that extra protein. I do it more so in the summer, just as like a filler food for them. And then they'll, of course, once this is set up, I'll be having like sort of like their own little garden, which I'll go over all of the information on how that works and me setting it up and tutorials and all of that in the coming weeks. And that is going to have grass growing through and going to allow them basically free range, or not free ranging, but options for fresh grass on top of their other things. Sorry. So all in all, that is a good nutrition for a duck. If they can free range, they love to free range. Ducks are very active foragers. One of the things that I have found, because I live in a neighborhood, they can't exactly forage how I would like them to without wandering off a little too far. So what I try to do is let some areas of my yard grow up a little bit and then just pick that grass and give it to them probably every 2 to 3 days, sometimes 4, just depending. And that really supplements a lot of it nutrition wise and just gets them an extra added bonus of grass as well. Now with the ducklings, and I'll show you guys, they are actually able to forage right now, and this has been moved. It hasn't been moved recently, but it has been moved. It's just a temporary pen that they're able to be in. That top was on top of the feeder, trying to keep rain out. So the little ones forage. I'm trying to set up things for my breeders to where when I have breeding, or when breeding season is, and when I'm going to be collecting eggs, I'll be able to separate them out, not just have pure, not just to make sure that they're cleaned out, but also to guarantee that they have everything they need. I'm going to supplement with duck feed, which has the niacin to make sure that it's passed on to the kids so they don't have as many problems with their legs, and just really going the whole route. And if I can get them to hatch out naturally, I'm probably going to go that route as well. That just really depends on the birds. I think Captain and Kayak, my Welsh Harlequins, I think they'd be very good at doing it. They were broody earlier this year. Things just weren't suited for them where they were. But all in all, duck nutrition really helps. Stuff with duck nutrition really just makes for healthier birds, more active birds, and ducks that are going to live longer. And of course, that's what everybody wants. So I hope you guys found this somewhat useful and educational. But until next time, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.